This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hokies offense will come out first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They'll move the wide receiver. Clark wants to throw. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Got his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Catch in the middle, it's Welch. Got room at the 35. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. The Blue Raiders offense has the ball for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Johns. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Clinton. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hokies are on the move. The give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Clark to fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Welsh. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. It's complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. They want to throw it. Buys a little extra time. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Green. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Give to the running back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's John. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And the Virginia Tech offense will take over 1st and 10.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Clark wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Hokies will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Holds and fires complete.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. On his way from around the 50. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to...
Oh, he's got some space.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run for it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Clark to fire. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. The Hokies line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Trying play action. Looking for space to the left. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Hokies trying to cash it in on first and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking to throw, it's Johns. He's got the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll cut the lead to 13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle, it's Welch.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
He'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Clark wants to throw. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And here's the return. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football bomber out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And here comes the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Clark to fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Hokies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking for space. It's Welch. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. The Hokies have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Green. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Johns. Got a man. It's Small. Bounced off his feet.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Welch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and more. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Welch. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Clark wants to throw. Snags it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the stomping has commenced.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The run to the left. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. 2nd down coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Young. So he gets a foot down, but he really didn't get a foot forward. No gain on the play.
He could have just quarterback sneaked it and got more yards than that. We need more from this passing.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Back to throw, it's John. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They bring the punter onto the field now. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Off play action on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time on target. And as they get into the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught close to the marker, it's Wiggins. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Clark to fire. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Clinton. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the fourth quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Hokies will snap it on first and 10. They'll try the right side. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking for a man. It's John. Oh, they're after him. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And here comes the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll return it from the 50. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hokies have pushed it inside the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Clinton. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This has been a complete effort from this Hokie defense up front, making guys like Bruce Smith proud. Secondary playing like they've got a team full of fullers back there. It has been a great performance.
Dominating performance, and mentioning names like that, it just tells you how great their tradition is at Virginia Tech. And this defense, they're building on it. They're living up to it.
Immediately fires to the middle. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner is stopped. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling it